In this lesson, I want to discuss the ventricles of the brain. And when you're thinking about this, we kind of imagine this. It looks a lot like a ram, a big old ram with its massive horns. And if we look on the side of this model, we see one of those massive horns here on the side. And you can see them coming all the way over here. And there are two on each side of this. And you can see there will be two of these on each side. There's one on the other side, but you really can't see it too well there. This would be the lateral ventricles. There are two. So the first and second ventricles will be the two lateral ventricles. Now here you can see the ventricle known as the third ventricle. Third ventricle. And it is attached to the above lateral ventricles via a structure here known as the interventricular foramen. So let me write that out. Interventricular foramen. And the interventricular foramen is where CSF flows, the CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. Now, as we go from the lateral ventricles into the third ventricle, we're now in the third ventricle, which sits between the two parts of the hypothalamus and sits next to the thalamus as well. So this area down here where the hypothalamus would be, this would be sitting around your thalamus. This hole is for the intermediate mass, which is a structure we no longer learn. Now, once we leave from the third ventricle, we're going to follow down in this structure here, known as the Aqueduct of Midbrain. Let me color it in a little bit so we can see it. And this is the Aqueduct of Midbrain. And then we will finish off inside the fourth ventricle. The fourth ventricle. And so this concludes my little video on the ventricular system in the human brain. Thank you.